quadruped rock back to Y raise. So the quadruped position, or being on my hands and knees with that rock back, or sitting my heels to my butt, that's going to allow me to kind of sync up or lock up my pelvis. That's kind of a better way to describe it, is creating relative like an anatomy lock. And that's going to allow me to isolate that upper back when I go to do that Y raise. So I think the piece here is people either get too wide or they get too narrow. So the idea of the Y raise is if you put your arms together, your torso makes a Y. Obviously, if you're on your hands and your knees, you can't pick both arms up at the same time. So when you get set up, you're kind of grooving your hips as well. So you got to find the position that's most comfortable for your hips, whether your knees are closer together, further apart. For me, it's most comfortable if my knees are apart and my feet are inside my knees. So that creates the rotation in my hips. So it allows me to sit back a little bit further. But I'm simply gonna push my chest away from the floor. I'm gonna sit back onto my heels. I'm gonna keep my chin in like a neutral position. And then I'm gonna perform that Y raise on the right and then the left. And then I'm gonna rock back out of it, kind of reset, push my chest, sit back, perform the Y, perform the Y. And that little chest away or pushing your chest is important because it creates some upper back rounding, which pulls our shoulder blade around our ribs. When we go to do that Y reach, it allows us to kind of hit that muscle group that we're targeting. Keep the elbow locked out. Only go as high as you can without any sort of compensation through your low back and your neck. A lot of times we'll see people that will really drop their head down, kind of bend their elbow and reach as high as they can. So nice compact chin, elbow straight, and I'm trying to get in that Y position, which is what we call the scapular plane, that allows our shoulder blade to move with the least amount of resistance through a range of motion.